Hi everyone, my name is Diana and I'm the Adult Programming Librarian at St. Catharines Public Library. I've got a great staff pick to share with you today, and it is Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? Big Questions from Tiny Mortals About Death by Caitlin Doughty. I wasn't familiar with Caitlin Doughty before downloading this book from our Cloud Library app, but you might be. Caitlin isn't a regular mortician, she's a cool mortician. She's published 2 previous memoirs, but is perhaps best known for her YouTube web series, Ask a Mortician, which has over 1 million subscribers. Caitlin advocates death acceptance, and she tries to challenge the notion that talking about death is weird or morbid. She uses a unique combination of humor and factual, science-based information to try to reduce our anxieties around mortality and to try to make learning about death fun. This book was published in 2019, and it also features illustrations by DNA Ruiz. Now, Caitlin Doughty goes around all over the world giving talks about death, and this includes giving talks to children in schools. So this book is inspired by some of the most provocative questions she's been asked about death and dying, and as she herself states, all the questions in this book come from 100% ethically sourced, free-range organic children. So some of the questions that are answered in this book are, what would happen to an astronaut body in space? We buried my dog in the backyard. What would happen if we dug him up now? Why don't bugs eat people's bones? And what would happen if you swallowed a bag of popcorn right before you died, but then you were cremated? So in order to give you an idea of what Caitlin Doughty's writing is like, I'm just going to read you a brief snippet from the chapter, Can I Preserve My Body in Amber Like a Prehistoric Insect?
Okay, so you're a human preserved in amber, but you should know that with the science available right now, there's something they won't be able to do. Clone you. I bring this up because I have a suspicion you asked this whole trapped in amber question because you have some secret Jurassic Park dream of life finding a way. You need to decide what's more important here. Are you hoping to look good for millions of years and be the ultimate decorative piece? In that case, encasing you in resin might be a good choice. But if you want to preserve your DNA so you could perhaps be cloned in the future, you might want to consider something else. Cryopreservation. Maybe what you're looking for is less Jurassic Park, more Star Wars. Remember when Han Solo was put into a carbon freeze? It's not very convincing science either, but it brings you closer to your goal of freezing your cells. On another note, our highest grossing movies seem to involve a lot of sophisticated body preservation technology. Coincidence? I don't think so. The public loves fancy corpse tech. Frozen never really went there, but I have a feeling Elsa has some good cryopreservation techniques up her sleeve.
So what I love most about this book is that it's hilarious, but it's also extremely informative. It's the kind of book that adults will find fascinating, but it's also really age appropriate for teen and tween readers as well. While the library is closed, you can download a copy of this book on our Cloud Library app. And as for the answer to the question, will my cat eat my eyeballs? Well, you'll just have to read the book to find out.